never started.
It's already recording, but...
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Late Life Lesbian. I am Emily Bettdur. I am a late life lesbian myself, meaning that I realized I was truly a lesbian while married to a man, but I ultimately came out and I'm now remarried to a woman. And on this channel, I share my story as well as support and resources for other women going through this journey. And today I have a special guest. This is my son, Reeve, who is 10 years old. And he was 5 when his dad and I got divorced. Yeah. And he has actually been asking to do an interview with me. Yeah. Because he's wanted to share. You know, he knows that I work with women now who go through this, and it is a big worry and a big fear of a lot of women of how all of this will affect their kids. And so Reeve has been so kind to, he actually has volunteered and been begging me to do this video because he...
Now I'm nervous.
Now you're nervous, but you wanted to do it?
Yeah.
But he has wanted to be interviewed and to share his own feelings about how all of this has gone for him. So I'll kind of ask him a few things in general, and then I have some questions here from members inside the support program that I run. I told them that I would be doing this interview and asked if there are any things that they wanted me to ask him. And so I have some questions there. And if you are interested in having more specialized and direct support, you can find out more about that support program from the links below this video. So yeah, this is Reeve. He's 10. And I don't know, is there anything you want to start off with by sharing in general? Or like, I guess, you know, how have you felt about all of this in general?
Pretty good, because you and my dad are still like pretty close friends, so you can do stuff together. But it is kind of stressful having to get thrown around from house to house sometimes. So
would you say that's like your hardest part of all of this is like the transition back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So for your schedule, you not only do you go back and forth between dad and I's house, but you also sometimes go to your grandparents' house.
Yeah, I don't like that much. What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask, do you think that if it was like only between dad and I's, that it would be a little bit easier?
Definitely, because it's just kind of hard to like adapt every time I go to a grandparent's house.
So I was like, let me clarify that too. So sometimes, like with our schedules and like his dad's schedule and things like that, there are some mornings where you go to like a grandparent's house in the morning before school. Yeah. They take you to school. Mm-hmm. Then you may go back to their house for a little bit. Yeah. Or then you're picked up by...
Or they take me to school and then I like get dropped off at your house for like 5 minutes.
And then I take you to your dad's.
To my dad's,
Yeah.
So that's also kind of hard.
Yeah. So that's where I was trying to clarify that not only do you go back and forth between like your dad and I's houses in general, because like, you know, you spend time with both of us, but that you do have extra transitions in there, which is just due to schedules and things like that.
That's kind of hard, but yeah.
All right, so when we were first going through all this and we first told you about our divorce and things like that, you know, how did you feel?
Stressed, I guess, because I was like kind of scared and worried at the same time, but I was only 5, so it wasn't that hard, but it was still pretty hard.
It is.
I don't know. It was just weird. At first, I didn't even know why you guys were getting a divorce.
Yeah. It probably didn't make sense to you so much when you were a kid.
Yeah, that would make
Well, you're still
sense,
a kid, but...
when I was like 5, so...
Yeah. What, do you feel... Or, well, actually, let's ask this. How long do you feel like it took you to kind of adjust to the change of everything?
So, probably... like 2 years maybe, or like 1.5 or something, but it took me long, that was all how long it took me to like adjust with being at dad's house. But it was harder for you because you were like meeting new women and stuff. So I had to like keep getting used to that. Plus you moved here too instead of your.
Oh, like
we moved like 3 times.
Moved twice.
Well, we moved from the old house.
Yeah.
To your house. Oh, yeah.
It was just twice.
Yeah, that's twice. Never mind.
But okay, so yeah, we moved from the house that we were in, like with your dad and I and everything. So we moved out of there, but then, so his dad and I, for our situation, we sold the house that we had and then we each bought separate houses. So we made that move, which was new houses for both your dad and I and two new houses for you to get used to. But then I moved in with my wife.
Yeah.
How long was that? 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
I think it was like 2 or something. Yeah. Something like that.
So that was another transition for you to move into. Well, I mean, and that was probably a transition as well to move, like, because she has a couple kids. Yeah. And so getting used to.
I still can't get used to that.
It's hard. So, I mean, he's clearly an only child, and it can be challenging. Do you like the fact that sometimes you still get time, like, with just us around?
Yeah, definitely. Like, Thursdays and stuff are nice, too. And sometimes Mondays, because I'm just, like, with you for, like, an hour.
Yeah.
Because of fencing, yeah.
Do you feel it's important that you do get, like, some of that time with, like, just your parent? Does that mean a lot to you?
Yeah, I kind of, like, would go insane otherwise.
If you never got any time, like, with just me or just your dad? Well, your dad, and I guess you always get time with just him. For now.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd probably go insane.
Yeah. I get it. It's a lot. It was a lot for me to go from just having you to having 2 extra kids around. It's a big transition. It can be difficult. So, it's an adjustment for everyone. But I get that. Knowing, like, what you know now, and, like, kind of going through all of this, would you ever go back, or do you ever wish that, like, your dad and I could still be together and, like, it was just, like, the 3 of us and he and I were still married or anything like that?
If you weren't gay?
I see that. Sorry. You had a fuzz.
If you weren't gay?
Well, no. I mean, I guess if I wasn't gay, then we would still be together.
Well, yeah. But if you still wanted to be gay and you're still with him, I would definitely not want that.
Yeah.
Because you guys would, like, start fighting and stuff or something.
I know, like, you had, like, a fuzz.
There's still some more fuzz there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you have ever, if I was gay, would you have ever wanted me to just forget about that and not be who I was just to, like, stay with your dad so we could all be together?
Not.
Why do you feel that way?
I just don't want that for you, and it would just kind of be awful, I guess. I don't know.
Do you think it would still be bad for you? Like, what if you... Okay, so I'm trying to think, I don't want to prompt you in any way, but I'm curious what your mindset is. Like, if I had ended up staying with your dad and hid my sexuality, for your sake, do you think that would have been better for you? Or do you think overall it would still not be great?
It wouldn't be great because I know you would probably, like, I don't know. I would probably know that you wouldn't be happy and you guys would start fighting more.
You think that would have caused, like, more tension at home? I could see that. I think it would have too. How would you have felt if I hid it for a long time, but then one day told you, like, when you were older, like an adult, and said...
I don't know, I could have probably taken it, but it would have been a lot worse than it was, like, when I was 5.
Yeah. Do you feel like if I hid it for a long time and then told you later on, like, do you think you would have been upset with me at all for hiding for so long, or would you not have cared about that?
I don't know. That's kind of hard to answer.
I know.
I don't think I could do that.
I was just curious if you had any thoughts. All right, let's see. I'm trying to think if I have any other questions before we get into these. Any other things right now that you want to share?
No, probably not.
All right, we'll go through the questions that I have too, because I think that these will answer and kind of prompt us for some other conversations. So, okay. So the first question is, I can reword it. Do you feel like you needed any specific type of support during all of this?
I just probably needed to be alone sometimes because things would get stressful. Because I know you guys would get, like, kind of snippy while you were moving. So that was hard.
Just out of the stress of the situation.
And yeah, sometimes I just either need to, like, hug someone or just be by myself for a bit.
Now, you never like talked to a therapist or anything. Do you ever feel like that would have been helpful for you? Or
No,
think it
probably
could
not.
still be helpful? Or
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe, but probably not.
no?
I just don't think I would need that much because everything's been fine
Oh, okay.
except for having like more people in the house. But
Oh, just being
yeah,
stressful. Yeah. Oh, I lost my questions. Where'd my questions go? Okay. Second question. I think we kind of covered this though. How has your daily life or routine changed since like all these changes in family? Did you say
just more people.
just more
It
people?
is hard, yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like it's similar to what it was when I was with
we
like
were all
just
together.
you. Well, no.
Oh.
Well, yeah, like just you and when you guys were all together. If I grew up, I'd probably have like be doing the same things.
So mine is all of the transitions between
Yeah.
houses. But you even went to your grandparents' house when your dad and I were together.
Yeah,
it was
because
just
you guys both worked.
yeah, and or if we went out or did the different
Yeah.
things. But I think it would just be less because it was either your grandparents and then back to us, not like yeah, all the other stuff. Okay. Did you ever face any challenges at school or with friends because of like your parents getting divorced or even my sexuality or anything like that?
No, I just have trouble with like my friends in general,
No.
not because you're gay. But no, not at all.
You actually had a kid in your class who had two moms too.
Oh, really?
Don't you remember that?
No.
It was in I think it was Etchison's or Myers now.
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't you remember that? I thought
don't
she
think
like
so.
connected. Yeah. Well, maybe she told me that, but yeah, he had two moms too, and so yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you really haven't had any issues like nobody's made fun of you or given you a hard time because your mom's gay or
No.
yeah. Okay. Do you feel comfortable talking to both your dad and I about how you're feeling with things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like you guys are people I can go to. So yeah.
That's good. Do you feel like even like with divorce stuff and like if you ever feel you need to talk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay, so did you notice any changes in me after I came out?
You seem freer, I guess, and happier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do I seem happy, I guess, in general? Not earlier. Not earlier.
Not earlier.
Today.
Not earlier.
I had a little bit of a meltdown earlier today because I was getting very stressed out about just stuff around the house. But other than that,
Yeah.
I seem happier, freer. Did you notice any changes in your dad after the divorce?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I don't think so. He's just been pretty much the same. I mean, he probably felt a little bit freer too, but
Why would he feel freer?
because he was stuck with you.
He was stuck with me.
I don't know.
Henri. Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't speak for your dad. I mean,
no idea. Maybe.
Yeah, like you said, he and I have maintained a good relationship, and
Definitely.
I think both your dad and I have grown since we've gotten divorced. I would say that. Like, I feel like it's allowed us time to grow and really like self-reflect on ourselves and all of that. So,
For sure.
For sure. Do you feel that you're able to spend quality time with both me and your dad?
Yeah. Dad, not so much because he works now.
Yeah, he went back to work and has a different schedule, and it's harder to.
But yeah, usually, yeah.
But at least when you go to your dad, it's only you and your dad right now. Still,
That's
like, it's not
better.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything that you wish could be done differently at home? Less transitions, but
yeah, but no, I don't think so. I like everything that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus the crazy chaos sometimes.
Yeah. I don't like that, but
Who are people you feel you can trust and talk to when things are tough?
You and Dad.
Yeah.
I don't think that needs any other explanation. I guess my grandparents too, mostly.
Gaga.
Yeah, your grandma.
My mom.
I mean, your mom. Yeah, I don't know. I said grandma.
Yeah, she always tries to be there for you. Let's see. Well, we kind of talked about this a little bit, but how does it feel to have two homes? Like, I know that going back and forth is a lot, but what does it feel just to have like two homes?
It's kind of nice because Christmas and birthdays and stuff, but
it's a kid answer.
It's kind of like a change of scenery every once in a while if you're getting sick of seeing the same things.
Do you have like things at each house that you enjoy going to and like playing with or doing? Like,
yeah, because like at Dad's I have the PlayStation.
And he plays PlayStation
and,
with
he plays
you.
with me, but here I just like have my computer, which is currently
we're working on it.
Not available.
We're upgrading it, but
yeah.
But yeah. So you have other stuff at each house. That makes sense.
And I also have like 17 IKEA sharks.
Yeah, you do.
I want to go get one right now, so bad.
Oh, we should have grabbed one for you.
I'll be right back.
You're gonna go get one?
I'm gonna get one.
Okay. This is probably a big source of comfort for you.
Yeah, because I had one. I got one.
Okay. There you go.
I got one when I was like 3, I think.
Oh, I think you were 2.
I didn't. This is
You're like 2.5.
This is my most recent one that I got. It was like 2 Christmases ago, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I have the other one, and he's like, he is not fluffy like this one because he's really old and he's been worn down. But yeah.
These are probably your emotional support stuffed animals.
Yeah.
Your, I don't know, comfort when you do get sad or need a moment. Yeah. There you go. Your little buddy. Okay, well, you kind of talked about this a little bit, but you can talk more about how did it feel when you first saw me, like romantically engaged with a woman or like having a girlfriend, I guess.
Weird, I guess. I don't know. It just kind of felt like different, I guess.
Because it was another woman, or different because it just like wasn't your dad, or
it just like wasn't my dad, and like I had to it because I think you had like a few other people that you were with before you met Michelle.
Yeah.
So I had to keep like going like, hi, wait, what's happening?
I did. Like, I started dating right away, and I introduced you to like people that I was dating, and So was it more like that aspect was confusing, not so much that I was like. Yeah, that aspect
was confusing. Dating women, I guess, was normal-ish.
Yeah, like
it wasn't like
think much of it.
Yeah.
No. Okay. That makes sense in my head too. How does it feel now to see me with Michelle, like my wife?
I'm proud of you.
You're proud of me?
Yeah. I don't know. I like seeing you guys together.
Yeah, like as a couple?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like... This is interesting. Do you feel like we show each other a lot of love? Like, would you say from what you see?
I don't really know because... I mean, you probably do whenever, like, we're not here because, like, Michelle's always stressed about kids and stuff. So, like, the times that I do see her when she's not stressed, she seems like a cool person. So, yeah, I think you guys are good together.
Yeah. How do you feel like that compares versus, like, how you saw your dad and I together? Do you feel like there's any difference, or, like, do you notice any difference in me?
Not really. I don't think so. I can't remember.
I was just gonna say, it might be hard for you to remember because that was 5 years ago when you were also a lot younger.
You definitely acted different after you, like, got our divorce, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious if you remembered any of that. Oh, yeah, here you go. It's kind of the same thing. Do you feel comfortable with me being openly affectionate with my wife in public?
What do you mean?
Like holding hands, or if we kiss each other, or like hug each other.
It's just weird when you're like, I walk upstairs and I see you in the kitchen just like. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty normal.
Do you feel like that'd be weird if that was your dad and I too?
I mean, right now, yeah.
Yeah, clearly that would be weird right now. But...
No, probably not. Because, like, if it was before you guys even got divorced, then no.
Wait, so it wasn't.
If you guys didn't get divorced and you're still together, like a happy couple and stuff, then I think it would be fine.
So it would be less weird than Michelle and I?
Well, no, that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just I'm just saying I would feel the same way. It would be weirder, or would it be like...
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. So is it just probably kind of one of those, like, ew, I see my mom, like, kissing on somebody, and this is just kind of, like, awkward, and...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's...
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, that's how I felt as a kid when I would see, like, Gaga and Grampy. I'd be like, Gaga and Gramp, like...
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Okay. Last question. Has going through all of this either like inspired you in any way, or made you feel like it's helped you grow in any way, or...
Yeah, I guess. I feel like I kind of got stronger emotionally, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I really got inspired.
No?
No.
Do you feel like you're safe to, like, that if you ever came to me or your dad to share something with us, like, you'd be safe to be who you are, and, like, I mean, not, like, even being gay or anything like that. I mean, that's I know you clearly would know we would accept you if that was the case, but, yeah.
I don't really know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I was trying to say, like, do you feel, like, free to be who you are in this world at all, or?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
That's good. Because I can tell you that part of the reason that I made the choice to come out and be who I am and go through all this is because I actually wanted to set that example for you, that it's okay to make hard decisions.
That's the only reason.
No, but it was just part of it. Like, I didn't want to be somebody who hid who I was from you. Like, I wanted you to see me being who I fully was, and to know, like, it's okay to be who you are. Mm-hmm. So, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I hope that it would, one day, if anything were to come up, like, it would make you feel safe to, like, be who you are. Whether it's your sexuality or anything else in the world, I just wanted you to feel like you could be you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else that you want to share? Do you have any advice for kids that might be going through this? Or for the parents that are going through this? Like, that have their own kids that you'd want them to know or to think about? Let's start with, do you have any advice for kids going through this?
No, not really.
Take some time?
Yeah, like, kind of take time for yourself, because, like, sometimes I don't really do that. Whenever I'm at Dad's, I'm like, I don't really take any time for myself. I'm always, like, playing with him, too. Well, but he plays with me.
Yeah.
But, like, sometimes I play with him. It's, like, sometimes it's switched around.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
I feel like it's just important to prioritize. See? Even that, you're prioritizing your needs at times.
Yeah.
And teaching, like, other kids that it's okay to prioritize their needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, any advice that you would give, like, from a kid's perspective? Like, what would you tell women who are struggling with this because they're afraid for their kids?
Your kids will probably be fine.
Were you ever angry with me, like, for any of this?
I don't think so.
I was just curious. Like, I didn't know if you were ever, like, mad at me or, like, angry, like, thinking that I was the reason that me and your dad weren't together, and, like, held any, like, anger or hatred or...
No, I don't think so. I don't think I really ever, like, got really mad at you for not staying with my dad, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I thought anything of it. I was just like, oh...
Just the change of the situation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, any other things you want to say?
No.
Nope.
That's it.
That's it? Yeah. All right. Thank you all for watching. I do hope that this helps you if you are in this situation. I am, ooh, my cry. I'm proud of you for doing this. It's very brave of you, and it means a lot. So you're a good kid.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, all right, guys, stay tuned for other videos. And again, check the description below for links to my website and some other additional support and resource options. All right, thanks.